So there's our screwed up path coming in. So much for the waypoints. But he had better knowledge of where it was going to be shallower or deeper. So that's good, we're in. Now we're just testing the anchor, make sure it's holding. It's all the docks of town right there that you see ahead of the boat. And zoom into anchor depth. There we are.
Here's to getting off the sandbar.
Cold salvavidas, life preservers.
Yeah.
Salud. Oh shit, that's cold. Whew.
Feels good.
Damn good. Yeah, notice I've still got it in reverse. You can still see the water rushing out from behind the boat. But we want to test it. I'm sure it's good holding, good mud in here. Haven't heard anything bad about this anchorage, but got a good test it well nonetheless. And so far we are not moving. 0.01 knots, so we're good to go. So, salud. Official, welcome to the Rio Dulce. Oh, it's Ryan.
Welcome.
I was sitting there wondering, fuck, how is Steve up walking around already?
Yeah, I left my boat.
Oh shit. How's it going, man?
We're making it. It's going good.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll bet our entry video is going to be a lot more exciting than yours.
Oh yeah? Drone footage would be awesome.
Yeah, I know.
With you on it.
I
Yeah.
heard the drone and I
Yeah.
was like, oh my gosh,
How you
hi.
doing?
Yeah, she said she heard the drone, and I was like, I don't see it anywhere.
What's up, man?
How's it going, man?
Good.
Yeah, I heard a little buzz and I look up and I'm like, wait a minute, there's a drone.
Oh, that's cool. So you got some footage.
Yeah, I was flying. It's like, where's the boat? Where's the boat? Let me see.
That thing is almost at the limit of its buoyancy. Okay, first part of next adventure. Customs clearance. Should be fun. But we're waiting for our agent on shore. Just gonna go over and meet him now. So, on my way for that. See how that goes. So you hold down the fort, and hopefully I'll be back before next week.
Yes. And then on to Texan Bay. Yeah.
Bye, Tiki. Okay, we're heading for the Red Roof. Gracias. Hola.
Hola, hello.
Alright, so all in all, a pleasant experience with Raul's agent. Well, Raul is an agent, but that was part of his team in the office there. So they're going to set everything up. And unfortunately, we can only set up for 3 months at a time, so it's 200 US, but that'll get us set up for anything that we want, so that's cool too. Wow, the laundry, cool. Alright, so far so good. We have our agent working on clearance forms. I've got SIM card for the phone. Even got data. I saw all the messages come in. Lots of messages to catch up on, I'm sure. And first Guatemalan cerveza, Dorada. Delicioso, yum. All right, anchors away, engine in gear. We are officially cleared into Guatemala and have permission to advance through the Rio Dulce. So off we go. All right, so we say goodbye to Livingston and we are on our way. This is so friggin' cool, guys. I can't even begin to tell you what an amazing experience even so far. We haven't really done anything yet. We've only just entered the river. But it's so pretty, and we are definitely someplace so removed from what I consider to be the comfort zone. I guess you could say for the first time ever, I am really safely, comfortably out of my comfort zone. I know that sounds screwed up, but that's the only way I know how to describe it. I mean, I'm in some place now that, you know, I've been to Colombia, Panama, all these other different countries that were fantastic, but they were just great big cities and still representative of civilization culture, like civilized culture. And this is the first time I've really looked to move away from that North American culture. And everywhere we've been up to now has been North American culture or Americanized. You know, I don't mean anything against Americans. Hey, I'm from Canada, I'm North America also. All I'm saying is that it's just amazing to be completely out of that safety zone now. And it feels like starting from scratch. We're gonna have to learn everything from scratch here, and I love that. And just the fact where we are and going through these crevices and through the river and everything, this is just the start. I feel like it's going to be something completely new. And of course everything here already, I mean, I'm already noticing a big difference just in the price of things and the ease of getting stuff, even when I'm not, you know, familiar with the culture, anything like that. Sorry, I'm really watching where we're going because I'm trying to talk to you guys at this time, but look where we are. That's crazy.
So lush. All the rainforest.
Look at that. That is just stunning. And it reminds me so much of being back in, you know, remote areas of Canada and going into Georgian Bay and stuff like that. Places I used to do 20 years ago, but I haven't been in a long, long time.
I'm on a riverboat in like in a theme park or something. It's so beautiful. Absolutely amazing. So beautiful. It's like a magical journey through the Rio.
was a very apprehensive day right from the start. And at the end of the day, look where we are. It was absolutely stunning day. I had so much fun the entire day, I can't even begin to describe. I mean seriously, where do you begin to describe? I never knew what we were going to expect even after coming and crossing through that sandbar. We got through it. It was much more difficult than we thought. It was even more expensive than we thought, but we got through it. We landed in Guatemala, and now we are here in this little tiny bay. All these little sparrows flying around. You see that guy? Just everywhere. But we are in the middle of nowhere. It feels like we're in the jungle, and we're just here with a few other boats. And look, there's little trails back through the mangroves and everything there. We're going to explore by dinghy tomorrow. I mean, we're only going to spend the one night here before we head off to the next place, but I just don't think it gets much cooler than this. This takes me back to really the old school gunk holing up in North America, back in Canada and up in the North Channel and Georgian Bay. That's what this is like. This is like gunk holing back in these little tiny bays full of mangroves and everything. You just tie yourself in and just sit and enjoy yourself, and that's where we are now. Sun is about to go down, as you can see, and this bay is called Texan Bay, and I guess that's the great Texan bar right there. So it's a guy from Texas who just kind of left everything behind and came down here. We're gonna go over and have a beer and just chill. Sounds like a good way to start the end of the evening. A great start to a great ending. Is it a great ending to a great start? Well, you know what I mean. Off we go. Bye-bye, Tiki. Yeah, let's make the dinghy goes back there, otherwise it's going to go under their dock.
Okay, so I'm going to tie it tight.
Hola! Hola!
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, it's nice. Beautiful. Hi there. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hey, sweetie puppy. Hi. Hello. Hello. That's it.
Alright, where do you want to sit?
Sit over here?
Someplace with a breeze? Nice breeze here.
I know, that's what's
Damn.
Yeah. A really good breeze.
Some of you may remember some of the scenes in this video from a real-time episode we did a while back. Well, today you get to see the full episode. Yeah, it might be a little hard to beat yesterday. That was quite a day, but it's day 2 in Guatemala and the Rio Dulce. So we're going to do a little exploring down the rivers here before we head off to the next destination. It looks pretty cool so far.
Oh, lotus flowers. It's hot.
With you, I love the way that you love me today. Let's run up through the fields where the sun shines and heals. With you, I wanna stay with you. It's been so cold since you have been gone. Like I was told, you're the only one.
So don't know about you guys, but that was a pretty cool start to day 2. Rather enjoyed that. Nice tour through the mangroves on all freshwater rivers in behind and off the side of the Rio Dulce. That was cool, and that was Texan Bay that we were at last night. And now we are out sailing on the 2nd largest freshwater lake in Guatemala. You can see it right here. You can see it right here. There's where we are right there. There's the entrance where we ground all the barnacles off the keel yesterday. And now we are heading across this freshwater lake to the other side to continue on with the river upstream to where the little towns and all the marinas are. Then you can see, if we keep zooming out, there is the biggest freshwater lake. And that's the one we'll be going to in the days following. So we got lots of adventures coming up in the near future, but hopefully no more groundings. Let's call it a day on the groundings for now. So just a nice day to be out sailing, and actually just under jib alone, but as you can see, it is a nice day on the water. It's clear skies, a little hazy though, I mean, but we're in the jungle basically, so I guess you gotta forgive a little haze, but no, it is beautiful. You see everywhere we go, there's mangroves everywhere, and some bush just growing out of the water there. There's no depth recordings for anywhere around here, so all we can do is kind of hope for the best. So we go with a little bit of local knowledge, which we don't have too much yet because we just got here. But we are sailing just straight downwind under jib alone and heading for the other side of the lake. So once we get over there, we'll enter the river again and then start looking for might find some of our rally friends over there, don't know. There's a bunch of people supposed to be here. So we're gonna go and see what we find. That's today. Hey, look at you all styling. Hey.
Good to see you.
How's it going?
Aww.
Welcome, stranger.
It's good to be here.
Look at you all styling.
You know?
Hey, how's it going, man? Lucas.
I got it, buddy.
Yeah, man, everything good?
I got it. How are you?
Good. Stay warm. Hey, why don't we try with the rain? I know, but
I highly recommend you don't try and drink that. It might look like a beer, but it's not. I thought they didn't get hurricanes here. The fuck was that, a tornado? worried about the boat. The animals will be.
Yeah, the boat too. Totally, like, so crazy.
That was fucked up.
Just got stuck in the middle of a bad squall. It was insane. It was so scary. It's been crazy.
Kiki, you okay? Hola, Kiki.
Oh my god.
Kiki, are you okay? Are you okay? What's going on, huh? The companionway was open?
Yeah.
That's a big fail.
Well, it's at least what could have happened. If that's it, then we're lucky.
Whoa. Yeah. We could do without that. Holy crap. Haven't seen a storm like that in a long time. Full wind reversal right there. 180 degrees. And you can see right there's where we dropped our anchor and fell back here. So then it pulled around and obviously dragged a little bit to reset in the reversal, but it hooked right there and has been there ever since.
No paper towel?
What?
I was like, the good news is all the rain on the floor, all the water, made the tiki poop super easy to clean up.
There's good news in every story, right? Oh man. Soaking wet. Hey Kiki. But, gotta tell you, Mantis 105, when we were sitting over there in that bar and I saw that squall come in, I was like, oh shit, and we just anchored the boat like 2 hours earlier. I was like, Mantis 105, thank you. I was praying, and yeah, it wasn't unfounded, it did well. As you can see, that reversal, that's good enough reason to want to know what kind of anchor you got on the bottom, and that one held, so very thankful for that. Thank you, Mantis.